Attention, commanders and tankers of the mobile battlefield. Today, War Thunder Mobile brings us 3 new platoons hotter than your phone after a 30-minute match on max graphics. First up, we've got the T-80U platoon, the Soviet Formula 1 tank that drifts harder than your cousin in GTA. Then comes the Ken 1C platoon, Sweden's finest artillery launcher, perfect for coffee sniping across the map, until someone sneezes in its direction and it explodes. And don't forget the Type 16 FPS platoon, Japan's answer to "What if tanks had anxiety?" Zooms fast, dies faster, but looks stylish doing it. Let's break down each of these metal memes, with stats, tactics, and enough dumb jokes to make your crew abandon ship. So, picture this, you're in the middle of a battlefield, adrenaline pumping, and suddenly, bam, the T-80U, T-90A, 2525M, and ZSU-23-4 roll into the platoon. And you know this isn't something you want to ignore. If you thought these tanks were just cool in the game, now they're right in front of you, ready to bring the heat like a reality show where explosions are the plot twist. Let's start with the T-80U, the tank that'll make your enemies run faster than a guy who just realized he left his phone at home. This beast doesn't just drive. It practically flies across the battlefield, like a car on nitro boost. And the cannon? Oh, the cannon is like a magic wand that says, "You thought you were safe? Think again!" It's like being hit by a freight train, except the train is made of bullets and metal. No, seriously, if this tank could talk, it'd probably say, "Not today, buddy!" Next up, the T-90A, the T-80's cooler, more feature-packed sibling. This tank doesn't just roll in. It strolls in like it's on a victory lap. With its active protection system, it's like having a personal force field that makes incoming shots bounce off like a rubber ball. If this tank were in an action movie, it'd be the guy who walks away from an explosion without even looking back. It's that smooth. But wait, we're not done yet. Enter the 2525M, the tank that's essentially the big brother to the T-90A. If tanks had a personality, the 2525M would be the one who shows up late to the party, but still gets all the attention. It's like the tank version of a ninja with a bazooka, stealthy, deadly, and when it strikes, it doesn't ask permission. It's ready to eat up any opposition, like a hungry bear who just woke up from hibernation. And last but definitely not least, the ZSU-23-4. This is the Sky Guardian of the platoon. You know those movies where the hero is about to get ambushed and then out of nowhere, the cavalry shows up? That's the ZSU-23-4. Imagine standing out in the open and suddenly getting showered with 23 rounds of pure chaos. It's like confetti, but with a lot more pain. No one's getting close when this thing's on the scene. If there's a sky, it's not safe. So, if you want to see what happens when these tanks come together in one deadly platoon, don't miss this video. You're not just watching a fight, you're watching the destruction of anyone who thinks they can take on this squad of metal mayhem. Grab your snacks, because you're gonna need the energy to keep up with this roller coaster of tank domination. Picture this. A platoon packed with advanced firepower, all set with one mission, to dominate the battlefield. Meet the Type 16 FPS platoon, featuring the Type 16 FPS ICV-P, Type 74F, and Type 87. These aren't just military vehicles. They're a combination of mobility, firepower, and strategy that'll obliterate anything in their way. Let's start with the Type 16 FPS, a lightweight, highly agile combat vehicle that packs a punch. Designed for rapid mobility and quick strikes, the Type 16 FPS isn't your average tank. With its incredible speed and maneuverability, it can dart across the battlefield and take out enemies before they even know what hit them. Fast, deadly, and with the ability to adapt, the Type 16 is the nightmare of any opponent thinking they can escape. Next up is the ICV-P, an infantry combat vehicle that blends strength and protection. The ICV-P isn't just a support vehicle, it's a true protector for troops in the field. With its fast transport capabilities and robust armor, the ICV-P can safely carry infantry into combat zones without being an easy target. In battle, it doesn't just protect, it also supports the assault with firepower that's more than capable of holding its own. Then we have the Type 74F, a legendary tank tested in many battles. This tank brings a time-honored Japanese design with solid armor and deadly firepower. While it may not be the most advanced tank out there, it shines with its powerful gun and protective shell. Imagine a moving fortress that's built to withstand hits and fire back with authority. The Type 74F is a reliable powerhouse on the battlefield, able to stand firm and break through enemy defenses. Last but certainly not least, the Type 87, a reconnaissance and long-range fire support vehicle. With its ability to detect enemies from afar and deliver precise shots, the Type 87 is a deadly scout. The enemy won't know it's there until it's too late, And when the Type 87 opens fire, it's a game changer. It's a perfect combination of intelligence gathering and offensive firepower, ready to hit from unexpected angles. So, if you want to see how this incredible platoon of Type 16, FPS, ICE, P, Type 74, F, and Type 87 works together in seamless coordination, don't miss this video. It's not just about blowing things up. It's about strategy, cutting-edge technology, and firepower working in perfect harmony. This platoon is set to show you what true battlefield mastery looks like. Imagine this: you're on the battlefield, adrenaline pumping, and suddenly, out rolls the PKIN 1C platoon. What's in the platoon, you ask? Well, it's none other than the PKIN 1C, STRV-81, RB-52, STRV-103A, and VAK-40. If you've only seen these tanks in game before, get ready for the real deal, because this platoon is about to make its enemies regret ever showing up. Let's kick things off with the PKIN 1C, the tank that brings the heat with precision firepower. This isn't just a classic-looking tank. It's got the punch of something far more modern. It's like stepping into a time machine back to World War days, but with more advanced firepower. Imagine the enemy trying to get close, and suddenly boom, they're hit with a blast that feels like being struck by lightning. Underestimate this tank, and you'll be watching the battlefield from the wrong side. Next, we have the STRV-81, RB-52, the legendary tank that's as tough as it is deadly. If you think this tank's all show and no-go, think again. The STRV-81 moves faster than you'd expect, and its RB-52 cannon can punch through almost any armor that dares to stand in its way. It's not just a tank. It's like a land-based fighter jet that decided to come down and crush anything in its path. And the firepower from the RB-52? It's enough to make anyone facing it realize they're in for a world of hurt. Then, there's the STRV-103A, with a design that feels almost futuristic. Compared to other tanks, the STRV-103A comes with a sophisticated fire control system, almost like it's doing all the work for you. Imagine sitting inside, in the heat of battle, and your hands barely need to move. This tank is built for precision firing without hesitation. That's why many call the STRV-103A the tank for strategic masterminds, who want to stay calm under pressure but still leave destruction in their wake. And last, but definitely not least, we have the VAK-40. This nimble little tank is the one you don't see coming. Fast, agile, and lethal, the VAK-40 moves around the battlefield like it's on a mission to make everyone's day worse. It's not just quick though, it packs some serious firepower. Its speed and mobility mean it can strike from all angles, and the enemy won't even know what hit them. It's a mix of tactics and firepower. Watching VAK-40 in action is like witnessing a masterclass in surprise attacks. So, if you want to see what happens when these tanks come together in a single, unstoppable platoon, don't miss this video. You won't just be watching a battle. You'll be watching a showcase of legendary war machines that are ready to obliterate anything that stands in their way. This isn't just combat. It's a display of cutting-edge military technology that will leave you speechless. In the world of military power, these three platoons, Platoon T-80U, Platoon PKIN 1C, and Platoon Type 16, FPS, each bring their own unique set of strengths to the battlefield. Whether it's the sheer firepower and precision of the T-80's unstoppable force, the strategic balance and versatility of the PKIN 1C with its support and mobility, or the speed and advanced technology of the Type 16, FPS, platoon, each one is designed to dominate in their own way. These tanks and vehicles don't just represent advanced engineering, they're the embodiment of battlefield mastery. From the relentless aggression of the T-80's firepower, the unyielding defense and tactical brilliance of the PKIN 1C platoon, to the lightning-fast, high-tech precision of the Type 16, FPS, this is a showcase of military might at its peak. As we've seen, each platoon is a unique force of nature, capable of overwhelming their opponents through a combination of speed, strength, and unparalleled firepower. The battlefield may never be the same again after witnessing what these powerful machines can do. So whether you're a military enthusiast, a fan of cutting-edge tech, or simply someone who loves the thrill of high-octane action, these platoons deliver a masterclass in modern warfare. Keep watching as these tanks and vehicles blaze through the battlefield, and remember, this is only the beginning of the war machine spectacle.